Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
No, but like
if
if
OG
they,
go
if they
3
don't.
going to, I will buy you all the OG decals.
We will not see OG in front of a London crowd. Team Secret stay alive in the tournament. Yeah, right now, obviously all they were thinking about was London. Everybody wants to play in front of the London crowd.
It's time for another round.
I don't want to make this video.
And
I'm gonna say it right now.
I don't know.
I'd be down if we just skip my predictions. Y'all down with that?
no, fuck you. You get yourself to be publicly humiliated.
I'm down to this. I already know. I already have my rankings in my head, so I'm down with whatever. I already know what I'm gonna say for. Okay, Nick's gonna go. And
Nick's gonna go.
Gentleman's Alpine, #1 in the world until somebody steps up and says otherwise.
That'll be production. Oh my god.
You know what?
Wow.
Fuck you. First of all, fuck you.
Well, you're like 30 subscribers. Gonna be pretty unhappy with that one.
Anyways, here's Nick's. Oh, you dumbass picked the Falcons and Oxygen? Oh my god, I might be third place. I might be third place because of Falcons Oxygen final. Holy, no NA team in the semis?
Yeah, but he missed everyone else. He only had one. He went 1-4.
he went 1-4. Yeah, this is the problem. Okay, Nick, you're gonna like defend yourself.
Nick, you need to defend yourself right now. Chiefs over Gladiators sweep.
That's actually.
that was
Shit!
an L take,
Damn.
bro.
All I'm gonna say is I didn't want Carmen Core at Worlds,
First.
and that sums up that. BDS becoming perennial, crowd chokers despite recent success from last season. Hands in the air, don't know. I guess Monkey Moon was a product of Seiko. G2 not choking when it mattered. Didn't expect that, and that's all I gotta say. And also, fuck OG. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, OG did
Yeah.
sell your team.
Fuck
Wait, you had
OG.
an OG top 8?
OG
Yeah, you needed
over.
OG to beat.
No.
I needed OG to beat Secret.
OG
and then they're
could
just like,
be-
I have an idea.
The teams OG
Oh.
could beat this land would have been Space Station, Gen G, maybe the Chiefs, maybe Power. I put Power over them after what I
Power
fucking
as
saw.
well.
And then
would
becoming
be.
an
Really,
LA
we
player
need to
against
talk about
Secret.
Mobula.
OG
I
can
was
beat
like-
6 teams, and half of them, a third of them is NA basically.
And the rest of them are
What do you
like.
mean? It's like
fucking
2/3,
shit.
and then it's SSA and APAC. It's 4 NA teams that are below them.
What the
Or
hell?
NA.
I mean,
G2
no, but
the reason-
OG online are fucking awful to be.
OG
fair, so-
only feel comfortable playing people they've played before. That's why they suck.
Yeah,
I think
basically.
after looking at playoffs, we should put Nick's bracket in 4th this time.
No,
I
bro.
think
you have
I think
OG
that's
before.
inevitable, to be honest. Sadly.
What?
What do you mean,
Bro,
what?
have you seen Brewer's bracket?
Brewer also has similar 1-4 but gets a G2 buff.
Oh, wait, did he have G2 winning?
Yeah, G2
Oh.
winning. Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, we'll rank them at the end surely. But also,
Yeah, we will.
yeah,
But
there is one shining light in Nick's whole bracket, which is Falcons making the final. Everything
That's
else is fucking awful. Yeah.
Well, I had G-mates losing
But-
2 Falcons.
But
it
this
was
guy
in the wrong
picked
spot.
3 EU teams out of he like missed the one EU team that did make top 4 was the one he didn't put in top 4.
That's crazy, actually. Oh shit.
Well, I mean, like,
Yo.
to be fair, it's because, like, the one
I
team
had
that made top
Falcons
4
and
played in the
Swiss.
quarters.
I got dicked by Swiss, bro. I literally
not gonna lie,
get.
Why
Really?
did you hold up? Why'd
Exactly.
you put G2
Okay, but
3-0
no,
through
you
Swiss?
have
You never put an
BDS.
NA team going 3-0 through Swiss.
No, but like, listen, bro. Like my thought process was like, oh look, BDS G2, right? Oh wow, BDS lost to G2. It's happened many times where the team that wins in Swiss ends up
honestly-
losing in playoffs. I was just like,
okay.
oh, BDS ain't gonna choke this time.
Next Swiss
Well, guess
isn't
what? They
that
just
bad,
won.
and I would argue he did definitely get fucked over by his Swiss. But then, like, because you look
I
at his
fucked
playoffs,
myself
I'd
with
say
the
all the
OG
results
pick.
are
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
arguable. Like, Falcon, like
Yeah, my
Vitality
playoffs are dog
obviously
shit,
beat OG. OG shouldn't be there though. Falcons Ultimates could go either way. G2 BDS could have gone either way if we.
If it did happen,
didn't
actually,
know.
I don't think
If it
so.
did
I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
no,
If it
no,
did
no.
happen, I
Going
think
into
you
the
should roll
event,
them.
Going into the event.
Going
they're
into
both
the
for
event,
one
yeah,
seed.
sure.
Yeah, and this is going to the event.
This
So
is
yeah,
Yeah.
me.
and so
It's not
goes
a
with
bad
Infuriate.
prediction. It's just an unfortunate
As-
prediction.
It's just unlucky, basically.
Can I
Yeah.
just say,
But
And
like,
then Oxygen.
Is
Yeah,
every
up there.
series
That's
a
not
game
even the
5,
fucking
by the
point.
way? Or am I tripping?
Nah, there's a couple
No,
of
Game
fours
five,
in
game
there.
five, sweep, sweep.
And
Game
a
five,
sweep.
game five,
Yeah,
sweep,
no,
sweep.
how
Holy
can you
shit!
justify-
Holy shit! Game five, sweep.
OG
Game
game
five,
five?
sweep, sweep. Game five.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just
How
too.
many
It's just like
3-1s does this guy have? Like about
I mean, 3-1
three?
should be like the most common, right? But it
Yo,
just,
if we
four,
ignore round
five,
1, he has
six.
3-1s.
how many
That's
3-1s even happen in the entire
Four
event?
3-1s.
Eight.
Hold up.
8 happened total. 1, 2, 3,
He
4.
had 4. He had 4 if we ignore round 1.
12 happened in the entire event, so that's not that bad.
Okay, basically, yeah, Nick, your bracket fucking sucks. And we hate it.
It sucks, but
Alright.
it's mostly unluckiness. It's not
my
that bad.
my assumption for things in the Swiss fucked me in the end.
It's not that. It's actually not like you can see that Nick.
Listen, if you look at the bracket, right? Okay, let's point out let's point some things out. OG making playoffs, no. Right?
No, it's
Yeah.
alright.
Vitality making playoffs, yeah. Falcons G-mates playing each other. Well, fuck me, I guess.
I mean,
G2
actually,
BDS,
technically, you got
that
our
was just a
prediction
shit
right.
prediction.
I mean, that
You did get a
happen.
prediction right. The 4-3.
Yeah.
But like, just looking at the bracket, I mean, I guessed Falcons correctly up until Grands. Oxygen was a complete whiff. BDS G2, what am I smoking? And Vitality beating, well, OG, to be fair, it's OG.
It's not that bad.
Personally,
It's
I
kind
would
of like-
never ever
half
pick
the predictions,
BDS to
half the
beat
predictions
G2 in
in the,
bracket.
half the predictions in playoffs were unfortunate.
You
Because
just
they
got a
went
lot of
like,
little things wrong that ended up making it look awful.
maybe that bike crash caused my brain to start guessing predictions correct. Here comes World.
Finally in comes Brad, and OG's resolve is beaten.
First things first, me and Brewer both have Oxygen getting not ass wiped in the finals, but losing finals. He has OG top 4.
This is almost identical to Nick's, where he had everything right. Everything sucked apart from the final, like one of the finalists.
There's a couple of things
Yeah.
that make me.
The
You know
only
what's crazy
General
is-
Mate's top 8's good. Yeah, that's
The
good.
crazy thing is that
Listen,
I had G2 going 3-0 through Swiss and not making top 4, but he has them going 3-1 through Swiss and making and like winning the thing.
He actually, I think
No,
Brewers is a
actually-
touch above Knicks.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll call you back. Thank you. Come on! Come on!
No, it is.
But
He only won because G2.
No,
no, because he also has made his
But
Swiss.
you
is
look, there are
decent, though.
certain things. I think Swiss is much less important than playoffs, in my opinion. And if we look at
Like
certain
even
things,
then,
Oxygen
both the
3-0 is a bit
Oxygen,
egregious,
the
though. I can't
Oxygen
lie.
and OG like placements are wildly wrong, which kind of ruins the bracket for me.
But I
Like,
think
the
he
only
does get the
good thing
G2 buff.
is
dude,
the only good thing is
Whoa.
G2 making the final.
he actually
If
had
we
Team
win.
Secret
He-
top fucking 12. I mean, you look at his Swiss. He had Oxygen going 3-0. I had them going round 5, I think.
I was on that Joyo glaze, bro. I was on
Everyone
that
was on that
glaze.
Joyo was the worst
Yeah,
player.
Everyone's like, Joyo's
Everybody
back
was
on
except me.
No, it
except
wasn't even
Nick.
Joyo that.
He actually
pulled, I
also
can't
had
even lie.
Gladiators beating Chiefs.
It
so
was,
I
it was a
think, like,
certain. It wasn't Joyo. It was the other tea drinker. Actually, they're all 3 tea drinkers, aren't they?
Why did everyone except the actual English guy predict the English team to make the final?
Because we don't like Carmine Core.
That's
we
fair enough.
didn't want Carmine Core to make Worlds. That is
Wait,
that's
hold on.
The only reason.
I have.
Yeah, but he had the winner.
the only difference is he had the winner.
He had the actual
OG,
winner.
but
Yeah,
he has
that's-
the
my
OG.
Swiss-
I mean, if you want to get
Oxygen-
nitpicky, we can also
No,
compare
but-
like how like our Swiss went like each time. Like
OG,
Okay,
like,
so
beat
it's,
the
we're
full campus
basically
crowd.
arguing a 1 series better bracket versus maybe like a 5 series better Swiss. Anyways,
No, they're really
Uh,
comparable. Actually, these are actually 2 really comparable. The only problem with like Brewers is the vitality that low and Oxygen that high, and OG being there.
I
and all.
don't
But
know.
like, it's not
Ooh.
that bad because Nick
Ugh.
missed Space Station. I think Nick has a marginally better Swiss, but I still
he
think
missed
that Brewers.
Furia. He made top 4.
Oh, he missed Furia. That's true, actually.
No, Fury is a big
And
man.
Gen G.
okay, but
Having-
Furia
no,
played
having,
SSG in Swiss.
having-
Furia
having-
lost to
having-
SSG in Swiss. Furia lost to SSG in Swiss in round
Yeah,
4, and that's how
lost
SSG
3
made
They
it.
lost 3-1. They lost 3-1 around 4 high. I think
Nick has a better bracket.
these are actually they're really similar. I'm leaning towards Brewer because I have a bias towards
No.
getting the winner correct.
My thoughts and feelings are that.
Oh, you're talking. I thought we were talking about
Oh, listen.
Swiss, though, not the entire thing.
Oh no, Swiss
Yeah,
is no Swiss. I think
my
Nick's
Swiss is like barely better.
Nick's is barely better.
Furia didn't make top 8. Like those are all 3 big misses. Like that's 3 big
Oh.
cups.
Yeah, but he got the
Or-
one hit that he needs to get.
But he,
Though.
no, but
He
did
hit
something
one
he needs to
thing.
do.
I also
He hit one thing
He hit
versus
one thing, but then he had 3 things that were wildly wrong.
The right thing.
No, but
Just everyone's gonna go throughout the entire video about how important getting the hit is because it's gonna happen to be in Typo's argument later.
Hey.
I think like normal bracket predictions, I think you place more emphasis
But
on
the
getting the
point
winner
is
correct.
that you both went 1 and 3 for top 4, but then Brewer had a lot of things that were really wrong.
Yeah, but he also got the
Nick
most
had-
important thing right
Nick had a
though.
lot. Yeah, this was hard. Although
Nick
did
had
have the
G2 out top
Nick
8.
did have them in top 8.
It's a believable result, but it's still like it's bad.
Having them in top 8 is kind of fucked.
I think that I guess I'm saying Brewers overall marginally better.
We
It's
both
not
had
by
the
much.
we both had the other grand finalists going out top 8. We both
Yeah.
went 1 through like they're fucking the exact same, except the fact that instead of Falcons winning, it was G2. And that was it. They're basically.
Well, no, he had a
the same.
slightly better Swiss than him, but
I
still think it's like Brewer on top of Knicks.
I don't think we're gonna come to an agreement.
Don't worry, it's gonna get much more toxic in like the next two.
I'm just gonna say y'all are favoring Nick Swiss just because of Furia, and I'm just saying it's
Yes.
that's smaller region bias in my opinion, but I'm not gonna go any
They
further
went
into
top
that.
4 though.
What do you mean?
They went top 4.
They went top four.
Okay, but how am I supposed to pick Furia to beat Space Station in round 5? That's not right.
That's not right. You got fucked by your bracket, but you said okay.
Okay,
You got fucked by your bracket. That's fair.
Let's look at like in history.
No. Looking at his Furia result, it makes sense why that happened. But you have OG beating Furia. That's not.
He shouldn't have had that. He shouldn't have had them going that far in the first place. Space Station already. Look at what Space
Well, to
Station
be
did.
fair,
They lost to everybody.
No. Let's be fair.
Space Station did beat Furia. It's a good result for Brewer.
Typo. Furia literally lost to SSG. He's right there. The only result that is logistically the only result that's logistically wrong with this Furia bracket is OG.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They beat SSA. They beat Gen G. They're not beating G2.
They're not beating G2 and they're not beating SSG.
That's just bad. Like if he had
It's
OG,
bad luck. He got fucked by his bracket.
Look, if I wasn't trying to suck Nolly's dick.
No, but like Falcons teammates running into each other was just bad luck. It was just severely bad.
Yeah, it was bad luck.
Every other series, Furia and the BDS series, right? Those two series are dog shit predictions. The rest of it is in the quarters is fine. I just got fucked by Swiss.
But Brewer's worst part about the worst part about his Swiss is that Furia go out. But the problem is that
Really,
he
it's
got
not
fucked by his
OG
bracket
going 3-1
because of
beating
that first round
Vitality.
pick.
But he also has OG going top 4, although I do have OG going.
Yeah,
top
that's
4.
that. But that's just weird, dude.
Again! Can't find the backboard pitch he wanted!
And she lost, trying to set it up. Oh!
My biggest argument for
Ooh.
I thought Furia were gonna do way better in Swiss because of what they did last time.
I mean,
so BS 3-1 was
let's
a bit
break this
fortunate.
down. Vitality was correct.
Yeah,
Furia was close.
not even
BDS
close.
was
No, Furia were not close.
They went 3-2?
They went 3-2. Yeah,
Never mind, it wasn't close.
Fucking hell.
BDS
Falcons went 3-0.
BDS was relatively close. Falcons
G2 was right.
Falcons was close. G2 was
Oxygen
right.
were off by 1.
Oxygen were off by 1, I guess, but you had
Gentlemates were off by
Was it
1,
really?
and Station was right.
SSG correct, and Gentlemates are off by 1. I mean,
Yeah, that's not
It's
a bad Swiss. The problem
It's
is
an
that
okay
like
Swiss.
there's some things that in here that are just like unfortunate. I should have if I had G-mates over Vitality here, I would have had like 3 out of 4.
I think that's just bad luck.
He underrated mates a bit too much in this bracket.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the biggest thing. I think that mates would actually do
Falcons
that.
running in the G2 is just bad Swiss luck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no.
It's just
Yo,
bad Swiss
quick-
luck.
But I don't think
It's like
I don't
me.
think Plat would have put Falcons over most of the teams. I don't think Plat would put Falcons over any of these top 4 teams.
Outside of that, I had 7 out of 8 teams in quarters correct, and then I had 2 out of 4 had semifinalists, G2 and Furia, and I had 1 of the grand finalists correct, and I got the overall winner. I think it's solid.
I think
it's
it's
a-
solid too.
Oxygen in the final. That's you missed by 4 placings. That's bad.
Oxygen in the final was like a dud. I think everything else in here is solid.
Yeah, but it's a big dud.
It's a big dud. Okay, we'll talk about. Look, I think that it's not a big enough dud to override the fact that
I think it's a great
It's also pretty
bracket. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great bracket, but I think
Lost forces the error! Furia, the Kings of Sam, take down the defending world champions!
Typo's
Here's
predictions.
Typo's fucking bullshit bracket.
yeah, this man was just operating on vibes. I'm so serious.
He does have real
Um,
vibes.
I was basically like I just want what's the most interesting to happen. So that's basically what I did. Like G2 Gentleman's is sort of pretty basic because they were like probably the two most likely teams I would think from the major regions to do that. But then Fury or Falcons, I was just like, this would be cool, so let me do it. But so yeah, it was basically just vibes, pretty much.
It's unreal.
And yeah, apparently.
Looking at Swiss
I
first,
fucking hate the X.
Look at his
pretty
Swiss,
solid Swiss.
Okay, G2
I
trio's
vote
not bad. It's only got one off.
My
Did
worst
Did he
thing
one
was-
off everything?
The worst thing was Vitality was the worst.
Vitality
Really
was 2
bad take.
off. SSC
Vitality
was
2 off.
correct.
Space Station's
He had
on.
Oxygen pretty
off.
close.
G2
Oxygen
3-0 is a
off
sin.
one.
Well, they literally almost did.
No, they did. They went
Yeah,
against
they
two
got
really
bullied by
bad teams.
Falcons, but,
They went against two really bad teams that got swept. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie, they did
but-
not deserve to make it.
You literally had them doing the same, didn't you, Plat?
Did I?
But
My point is
it's a pretty solid.
I
Swiss,
think it's
but,
a good Swiss and it's a great playoffs.
I mean,
yeah.
the ending though.
The ending, bro. I literally got half of it right.
I mean, to be fair, he was
I got
one
the
series
top
off
four
of
completely
Oxygen.
right.
He had Vitality
was-
correct. He had G2 2 series off. Fury was 1 series off.
But I'm just
Timberlake was
saying.
correct.
I'm just
Falcons was
saying. He did miss something really crucial.
The winner, but the winner still top 4.
I'm just saying. I've said it before. We have similar finals. We have similar finals. Like in terms of accuracy, in my opinion.
Plat, listen, bro. You
No,
had
we just
Oxygen
don't.
in the final, and he had
Yeah, I
Oxygen
had
in the
G2
final.
for winning them
still
though.
not-
I had G2. That's the
I don't
biggest
care.
thing.
I don't care. It's not.
Maybe you
it's
don't
not-
care. That's the fucking team that
Oxygen-
won.
no,
That's the team that
because
won.
Oxygen- I don't.
Plat,
I'm not joking.
Okay, you had G2 out top 4.
Oxygen
Huh?
making the final. No, I do care about G2 making it, but the fact that Oxygen. Like,
but
are in the
G2
final,
won the
like,
whole damn thing. That's
it
what I'm
eliminates-
saying. What the fuck?
Plat,
That
even
cancels
though
each other
no,
out,
Plat, don't get me
G2
wrong.
won the whole thing.
Plat, don't get me
Oxygen
wrong.
didn't make
It's a very
playoffs.
good It is a very good prediction. They have G2 winning, but it does not trump the fact that you have Falcons in top 8. Although it was
The top eight's not that bad actually.
And then
I'm so
Oxygen
serious.
making
Because look at who they played. They played G2 and lost 2-4. That's not a bad fucking prediction.
But
That's not a bad prediction in hindsight, but the fact that Falcons are still top 8 is still kind of
I think
not as
I'm confident that Platt would have still put, no matter any of these top 4 teams, Platt would have still put Falcons top 8.
I'm so fucking serious. We could literally look. This is why I wanted Sloth here. Because I'm so fucking serious. Sloth would have agreed with me here. I'm dead ass.
Yeah, but then I put in Sean, and Sean would agree with me. Like,
Sean's biased as fuck.
who?
Sean is literally
Why
so
would he be biased
biased.
to me?
Oh my god.
Why would he be biased to me?
Vitality
but,
over
like,
G-mates, which is not true.
Vitality over G-mates. Yeah, I had a
There's
game
more-
7
no,
based on.
Plat,
That's actually
Plat,
not a
Plat.
bad prediction.
Plat,
That's
given
actually
the
not a bad
forms of-
prediction.
Given the forms of both of those teams in playoffs, that's just not right.
40 counter stratted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm melting. What the? I'm so serious. If you give me that Vitality Gentleman's matchup in quarters, Vitality wins that shit.
No, Gentleman.
League on the night.
Gentlemen are otherworldly against BDS,
Are
bro.
you stupid? Gentleman's was so good.
Against
If
fucking
Gentleman-
BDS.
If Gentleman's kept that form, they would have won the event. What's
We
the
both
issue?
have missed top 8. Look,
Both
okay, look.
predicted it right.
Yeah, this is perfect semifinal, right? You
The
spin
reason
out
why
an
we're
easy
mentioning this
semifinal.
BDS series.
That's cool, no.
You're
Where did
mentioning
G2 end up?
day two
Number 1.
Day 2, day 3 Vitality. This is
He
day
had
3.
the winner losing in quarters. I had the winner winning. We're not the same. I
You're
think
trying to
that
say
getting the winner
You're trying
correct
to
is
say
more important.
Vitality. You're trying to say Vitality.
I'm not joking. If you had
Wow.
Oxygen, if Oxygen came top 8, I would honestly probably back your
I
bracket.
think that
But they didn't.
the
But they
most
didn't.
important part of a
Because the
prediction is
Oxygen
the
thing
winner.
is so wildly wrong. I just
Plat,
The most
it is
important
true.
part of a prediction
That
is
is
the
true.
winner, though.
That is true, but you have so many more holes in your bracket compared
Yeah.
to Typho that I just don't think it
It's
outweighs
just
it.
literally just Oxygen, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a pretty big hole if you think
Pretty
about
big
it.
hole.
Oxygen, and also Vitality.
Holy
The Vitality of a
shit,
race is a pretty considering
No,
how
I'm being
that.
trolled. I'm being
how
trolled.
No,
Because this
I'm
man
not
literally-
trolling. I'm not trolling.
This man over
Wow.
here. Okay, look, he had G losing to Fortia. I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it right now. Look, my biggest argument here is that when you go round by round, me and Typo had the same amount of teams right in quarters. Typo had 4 teams right in quarters. I had 2, or not quarters. 4 teams right in semis. I had 2 teams right in semis. So you got a perfect
Yeah,
semis.
too.
And you go
Yeah,
straight to
too.
finals. We both had a finalist in there. I had the correct finalist winning.
Yeah, but the Oxygen has just been your downfall all the way
But
through.
the only argument you have is OG Oxygen of all.
Because it's a huge hole.
That's a
You
pretty
had
big
G2
hole.
losing. That's the biggest
Mike,
thing I've
are
seen.
you stupid? I
You had G2
I had
losing.
the winner. I
You
had
had
the winner making
G2
top 4.
losing.
But the finalists.
G2 won.
Flat.
The winner. I had the winner in top 4.
There's also a pretty big hole.
It's G2. Typo had the wrong winner. How about we start there? We haven't addressed that at all. We've just been like, yeah, but oxygen, but oxygen,
What do you
but
mean?
oxygen, but oxygen.
But you're trying to compare a team struggled to beat Power, or actually they lost to Power and made top 11 that made Grands versus a team that lost Game 7 and top 4 in Typo's predictions. Like, this is
Yeah,
just
okay, no. My argument is that
This is-
what's the most important part of a prediction, by the way? What's the most important thing?
I bet if I had no.
You make the damn prediction.
We've already confirmed this. We're just reinstating shit that we already know.
My most important thing has always been it goes winner is the most important thing of the bracket, in my opinion. Typo getting 2 semifinalists more than me, correct, does not give him enough of a boost to
I'd
overcome
argue
him.
I get it. I'd argue the fact that it was so like almost like outlandish. I put 2 minor region teams in the top 4, which has never ever happened ever in the history of RLCS, and it happened. Is that not
Am
slightly...
I supposed to be like, yeah?
Yeah, but that's if I predicted like if it was like a 3.
Yeah, no, I'll
teams
give
in
you
G2,
credit for it, but like
I
it was really
predicted
off of
that,
entertainment
like-
value for one. But number 2, and here's my most important thing. You had one of them in the wrong spot, another one in the wrong spot. You had Falcons in first when they went second. You had Furia in second when they went third, fourth. I had
You had
Furia
Oxygen
right down to the right spot.
top
Only
two
problem is
in
that my
the-
bracket is that the Falcons didn't go far enough. Gemmates didn't go a little bit. Gemmates could have gone a little bit farther, and Oxygen just should have never gone that far.
But you
in the
can't
prediction.
argue placements because my placements are all like one off, whereas you had your finalist
You didn't have the right final. You didn't have the right final winner.
by 1.
By what? By 2.
But fine, by 2 then. But you were still 4 off on your which
I was
on your
okay. So I was
finalist.
4 off
You
on
didn't
one
even-
thing. That's the second finalist. You were 2
Okay.
off on the winner.
Okay, but then I also had a perfect top 4, whereas you were 2 off on the top
Perfect
4.
top 4 doesn't mean shit when you didn't get the winner. What?
No, yeah, what do you mean?
That does mean
That's
shit.
such a shit take.
All right, you know
It means-
what?
it means shit.
You know
I
what?
The perfect top 4 is
Yo,
I think Typo's
yo.
top 2. I don't think he deserves a win
Hey,
for
Tom, I
getting.
gotta-
Let's go to the personal rankings. Platt, give your personal
Wow.
ranking again
That
because
was
I'm just
epic.
gonna cut out the whole fucking 20 minutes that just passed by if you
All
argue.
right,
about it.
yeah.
That's
So
the video,
me 1, Typo 2, Brewer 3, Nick 4.
right. Typo, you go.
Me, Plat, bro, Nick.
Nick, you go.
Typo Plat me, bro.
Bro.
Typo, Platt, me, Nick.
The video, man. Yeah, fuck you, Nick.
What did I do? Okay, cool, bro.
Not you.
I'll remember this.
Plat and his
I'll remember
shit.
this.
Plat is-
Nick,
remember
you
this.
put yourself above me. You're the only person to put yourself above me. Platt, look, I love your argument, but the top 4 it's fucking unbeatable. I don't know what you want me to do, okay?
You too.